Hey guys, this week I got bitten by a dog. Not a big bite, just a couple of puncture marks there, a fair bit of bruising, but look, nothing which I think is going to be long-term damage. Probably the major inconvenience to myself was when I went to the blood bank the following day to do my regular donation, that they asked me to put that off for a couple of weeks until everything had settled down, just to make sure it's not infected. So, no biggie at all. But it brings me to thinking. At the moment, the Queensland Government's got a discussion paper out on the automatic right for tenants to be able to keep a dog without requiring the permission of their landlord. And look, I'm going to come straight to the point. I think that the landlord should always have the ultimate decision on their home. And the reason being is that there's a lot more at stake than just saying, hey, let's have a pet. Because sometimes there is big pets, sometimes there's little pets. Are they inside dogs? Are they outside dogs? Are they a dangerous breed? Or what might be considered a dangerous breed? Look, I'm going to say, as real estate agents, I think we should have the right of asking the question of, what size dog it is. Are our staff, our property managers, going to feel safe going to that property when they do their inspections? Because, they've got a right to feel safe. So, there's a few things like that. And there's always right properties where that can happen, or right mixes of people, people who, both are working, well, full time, that can make it difficult for a property manager to make a suitable time to do their routine inspections, for example. But look, I think our current laws overall are pretty fair, but we could tinker at the edges a little bit. Like at the moment, the maximum bond that can be charged on a property is 4 weeks' rent. Now, a landlord is always wanting to reduce their risk. And by allowing a pet or certain pets into the home, there is an increased risk of damage, be it to the yard, be it like now we've just had 3 weeks of wet weather. And let's say you've got a yard that doesn't have a lot of grass and the nice red dirt there, or clay, it can go right through the house if they're an inside-outside dog and make a mess, or they climb up outside outside doors and walls or fences. So, but a lot of that would be mitigated if there was the ability of charging a rent bond. Now that could probably either be a set, maybe another 4 weeks worth of rent, or by negotiation, because I know most owners would be happy to pay a rent bond in order to be able to have a family pet. But that would also reduce some of the risk to the landlord. So again, I don't think the laws overall need to be really changed. So if we could just tinker at the edges a little bit so that there is sufficient pet bond there to be able to pay to repair any extra damage that a pet may cause, I think you're going to find many more landlords would be willing to just accept a tenant to have a pet, a family pet inside the home. And therefore we have a natural win-win for everybody. But it's all about balancing the risk. Of course, that's just my thoughts on it. Yours may be completely different, and I do appreciate your comments. I'm Brendan Homan from Remax Property Shop. Have a great day.